Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 95 of the Abigail Freeman story. Let us begin. She was already in her office at that time. She was walking towards the desk after she closed the door behind her. She was walking towards the desk. She pulls up the chair, or out the chair. She sits in it. She grabs the pencil and she begins writing. So, she says in the book, I was very nervous because it was the semifinals. Of course, this was not over yet, but the competition was not over yet. But I was nervous nevertheless, and I began to feel like my nerves was overwhelming me. But fortunately, I gave myself a pep talk before I left the bathroom of Billy's apartment. Yes, of Billy's apartment. I left the bathroom. I left the bathroom. I went to the living room where the door was at, and I just got in the car. I get in the car, and Billy is waiting for me. He says, "Are you ready?" And I say, Yeah, pretty much ready for this. I'm quite nervous. There's no need to be nervous. You have this. After this, it will be you and, of course, Margaret going up against each other to see who is the best filmmaker of the two. But for right now, you need to get through other people first. Do you have your... Now, the first movie you made was heavily successful. People are loving it, and people are appreciating it. But it's the second movie that would make all the difference. Is this that will set you up for the win. Now, you must not be too nervous or not be nervous enough. People will come after you if you are, but the key is not let that get you. There's many other people competing for the crown. You have to be the one to beat them first and beat them better. Thank you. Thank you for the pep talk, Bill. You're welcome. You're welcome. After that, they drove to the competition, and they gave the film to the film holder. He takes the film away so it can be shown at the right time. After a couple minutes, the film is shown, and people, a couple of films are shown before her film could be shown. It was a competition after all. She says in the book. I was doubting myself because during the course of the day, I realized that I might not be not be as good as I thought I was. But then I told myself what Benny told me before we got there. And that kind of just got me back to focus. After that, after the other films were shown, including Margaret's, of course, who could not really be there because she was sick at that time. She was sick at the time with the flu, and I wanted to take care of her, but she wouldn't let me. And so I left after I asked over and over again, to the point where she got annoyed a little bit. That's just my thought. Anyway, so we got through the other films that were shown at the competition / festival. And now it's time for my film to be shown. And boy, was it a doozy. It was about that, the mean, restaurant owner. It was about a mean person. It was met with critical acclaim and applause. I was happy about that. And I made it to the third round. Amazingly enough, I thought people were not gonna like it. I thought they were gonna hate it. But to my surprise, they did not. And I was happy about that. So I made it to the second round, the third round actually, and I was quite excited about that. I was quite happy about that. That I just decided to go back to the apartment to tell Margaret all about it. So that's what we did. We went back to Billy's apartment, and she was not feeling good. As we were walking through the door, as we were walking in the house, in the apartment, I could hear her coughing and throwing up. It was awful. So I decided to hold off on that for now. I went to her room to check up on her, and I said, "How are you doing? Are you okay?" She says, "No, obviously, I'm not okay." Yeah, I deserve that. I apologize. It's okay. You just checking up on me. Do you want some soup or something? Yes, that would actually be very nice. Thank you. And then I said, no problem. Coming right up. So I went to the kitchen to make some soup. To make a long story short, it was successful. I got the soup, it was hot, to her, almost burnt my fingers and my hand, but it was well worth it to to be a small part in my friend getting better, she says in the book. After that, I gave her the soup. She ate it. It was nice to her. And I left her room. I was so elated by the entire thing. I was over the moon with everything that was going on, even though my best friend was sick at the time. This was a great day. And I wanted to celebrate this day with a lunch. So I asked, of course, Billy, do you want to go back outside to eat some lunch with me? He says yes, and that's exactly what we did. We ate lunch together. It was delicious. We went back home and I took a nap on the couch, of course. After that, I woke up and it was dinner time. Of course, Michael's girlfriend was cooking dinner, and after that, we all ate dinner together, except for Margaret, who was sick with the flu. After dinner, we decided to go out to the club, and we had a great time. I got drunk. They had to carry me back home, and that was it. I went back on the couch. I got back on the couch and fell back to sleep. And fell right back to sleep. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what you like about the video or hate about the video, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.